Hello, hey, and welcome. Today's going to be all about collecting Pokemon cards. So get your credit card out and let's get started. So you like Pokemon, maybe even opened up some packs before, and you're wanting to get started in collecting. I'm going to walk you through some common things to look for and mistakes to try and not make. A few types of collections are people will buy rare cards, they'll buy cards they have a connection to, or they'll buy cards just to put in a collection, like a set. But any way you collect is great because it's what you enjoy, and we don't want to yuck anyone's yum. Before you buy any cards, one thing you really want is you want to get some penny sleeves. These do a good job at keeping people's grimy, sweaty fingers from getting on the card, and it's just all around good way to keep your cards nice and safe. One common way is a card binder. So looking at binders, there's many options, and really all that matters is that it keeps your cards safe and there's enough to fit them all. So one thing you want to make sure when buying one is that it has enough pockets for the cards you want. Most binders are fine. What I like to stick with usually is Ultra Pro or Card Guard here. Whatever works for you. One question you might be asking is, how do I know what cards to collect? Well, one resource I love using is Pokedata. You just click in there, and then you go to Sets, and then you click into any set. They have all sets, and then it shows the cards from there. So you can just click in, just scroll through, and see cards you like. Now, say you like Pikachu, you're going to want to come to Vivid Voltage and look at this Chonkachu. If that spikes your interest, that might be a card you want to look into. Now, if you're into older generation, you might want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And here you go, you got your base set. First Shadowless Unlimited, you just click in there. And then boom, you can see all your old cards and see if that brings back any nostalgia and if you want to invest in it. Another good thing about Pokedata is that they show the prices. So for raw, this is about what you should be finding it for on eBay, TCG Player, any of those sites. So it gives you a good gauge of if it's a card within your means or not. Now that you've looked around and found some cards you might want to start collecting, it's a good time to start a budget. Whether you have $10 a week or $1,000 a week, either can have a great time in the hobby. How do I buy the cards I want? Well, since you've looked at Pokedata and you know a rough estimate of the prices, now you can come into eBay or TCG Player and start looking around to see if something's within your price range. So with eBay, say we want that Charizard, we're going to look up Charizard Hollow 4 Unlimited. Now we see some prices here, we see some bids going on, and that's a great thing about eBay is that there's bidding, and you can a lot of times get product undervalued. So, good way to snipe it. The downside of eBay is you have fake cards, and a good way to test that is if you go and look at their profile. If they're reputable or not, I tend to stay away from people who don't have 4 to 5 stars and a lot of history. It's just a really good way to keep yourself safe from scammers. TCG Player is another reputable place where you can go buy cards. So just click in there, and let's say we're looking for that Charizard. I'm just going to select all, scroll down to Pokemon, type in Charizard, then I'm going to scroll down to Hollow, and look for Hollow Rare number 4. So here you see that the market price here is $324 and $731. I'm going to assume that's a damage card. But another thing to keep out is that you're looking for the if it's damaged, if it's mint. So $70 for a damaged card. There you go. What do I think is best? Well, I like to use eBay as I usually get typically better deals, and as long as you're looking at the right people and make sure you click into their accounts, see what their rating is, how many people rate them. If they seem reputable, then it's probably safe. How do you sort your cards? So now you've purchased some cards, you have your binder, and you're ready to start putting them in. But where to start? How do I put them in? Well, there's many ways you can do it, and any way you choose to do it is correct because again, it's your collection. Don't think you have to do what anyone else says. But some common ways people usually do it are by rarity. They put the cards they like at the front. Some common ways people make binder collection is they sort by the color, the typing. So fire is red. Some people sort by Pokedex, just like how you would in the game. Some people, by rarity, they put the ones they like at the front, and then as it goes, the less likely. And the most common is by number. So this is Charizard Hollow 4, so it'll be the fourth card in your binder set. I like to collect by the numbers, so that way it's really easy to see if I'm missing a card in my set. So now that we've gone over all that, I think it's enough information to dip your toes. I know I've missed a lot, so please in the comments, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to cover, anything I missed, and if this video was at all helpful, please leave a like, and again, please don't hesitate to reach out to me in the comments just to let me know. If there's something you'd like to know, I'll do my best to help. My first video, so let's see how it goes from here.